Hey guys, welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Show. I am Mr. Flores.
And I'm Mrs. Flores.
And today we are back with another date night in review. Nothing really at the theater kind of grabbed our attention, so we just decided to do another date night in, because every night is a date night in, right? So we're going to be talking about
Beguiled.
Right On.
And it was horrible.
It made me laugh a lot, the Beguiled. I liked Colin, what's his last name? I was going to say Kaepernick, but that's not that.
Farrell.
Colin Farrell, there we go. Colin Farrell, he was an interesting character. I mean, because you really didn't spend a lot of time with any of the characters. So it was just little bits and pieces that you got to see. So the movie was kind of very mysterious in that sense, where you really didn't know much about anybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I love period pieces. Period pieces are, I feel like, everybody else's least favorite movies, but they're one of my favorites. I'm a huge history nerd. So I was super looking forward to this. I remember almost going to see it when it was in theaters this summer, and I'm really happy we didn't waste our money now. It was, you think of like awesome period pieces. Like you think of, for example, Pride and Prejudice. Like that stands out the most to me. And you have a build-up, you have your typical movie plot, you get to know people. But yeah, like Avi said, it was kind of mysterious. You didn't really know any of them. They could have like flipped a switch at any times, and you wouldn't have known if it was a big deal or not.
right.
And it wasn't like it was like B actors you had never heard of.
Right.
Like you had Nicole Kidman in there, you had Colin Farrell, you had Kristen Dunst, you had Ellie
Fansworth.
or Fanning.
Fanning, yeah.
Yeah, so you had names in there that are well known and that are in popular movies, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was just kind of a flat movie. It was quick. There was really not much to it. I mean, the little girl's picking mushrooms. She finds Colin's character out in the woods. He's a hurt soldier. It takes place during the Civil War. Because I love war movies, so I mean, not that it really had anything to do with the war, but it took place during the Civil War. And then she takes him back to the house, and they're in the South, so he's a Yankee. And I mean, there was really never any tension about him being in the South and them kind of giving him up. Like you could tell right away that all of them wanted to keep him there.
Yeah, like there was one girl that was kind of a little like aggressive, but then this was when he says bring him back to the house, it was like a boarding home for girls or a boarding school for girls, and so you have a bunch of different ages of girls, and there's one girl that's like kind of hostile towards him. But then everybody's just like giggling and like, oh, there's a boy in the house, like big deal. So
again, because I said you really don't know much about anybody. I was never really sure if Nicole Kidman's character, like the head of the house, if she ever was really interested in him or not. Besides just like obvious tensions of there being a man that you're not used to being around.
I think they alluded to it once because they were in the doorway and they were like leaning towards each other like they were gonna kiss, but that was like the most.
Yeah.
Whereas Kristen Dunst's character also had a love interest. Like he literally said to her like, I love you, like come to the West with me, like we'll start a life. And then like things
Then there was like that one Fanning's character.
Yeah.
She was definitely a fast girl. She was ready for it, and I mean, again, I don't know if his character actually wanted anything to do with Kirsten Dunst's character, like if they would.
Right, like you had no idea what kind of person he was.
You know, he gets caught with one girl, Kirsten Dunst pushes him down the stairs, and then he just kind of flips out about them having to amputate his leg, and then they end up killing him. So I mean, it was real quick. I mean, you didn't really get attached to anybody. I was just kind of laughing because of the dynamic between all the girls. Real curious and flirtatious towards him, so it was kind of a silly movie to me.
And honestly, I think this could have been a really great like Netflix original like 4-part series or something, like that you could have
really
met
into.
Yeah, exactly. It needed more time on
with
everyone. to understand what was going on, because otherwise, I mean, it wasn't that you were confused at what was going on.
Yeah.
It just was though, like, you couldn't
really
connect
grab
to
into
anything.
the movie.
Yeah,
It was real surfacey. But yeah, I mean, it was quick. It ended. I do like that it wasn't like a happy ending and he ran off into the sunset, you know, because you usually get that. And I thought that's what was going to happen. Like, he was going to leave with Kirsten Dunst's character. But, you know, it took a turn for the worse. He went crazy and she did what she had to do to protect the girls. Ended up dying. And you could tell that Kirsten Dunst's character was really sad and like, dang it, I thought I was getting out of this place.
Right.
But then again, it was just like I said, since it was so surfacey, you really couldn't dive into any of those feelings and emotions. So, I mean, yeah, just pass on this movie.
Yeah, totally.
If you haven't seen it, don't bother with it. I mean,
no. I mean, Abby got to a point in the movie where he was, you know, he just started listening to it, and I was at the same point, like, maybe not. So
if you have another better option, definitely go with that. I mean, if you just like period pieces and you just want to do it just for the visuals,
still don't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't anything special, and so that's that. So that's our review on that. I mean, if somebody out there really enjoyed this movie,
let us know.
Yeah, please tell us so you can give us kind of a different perspective on things, because yeah, it was like quick, bam, very surfacey, done movie, and I'm glad that's over. So thanks guys for tuning in. You know, communicate with us, chat with us, and peace.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.